Okay, so now let's solve question number 11 of JAM 2005 Mathematical Statistics question paper. So question 11 is, let x1 x2 be the independent random variables with respective moment generating functions m1x and m2x. Then value of this. Okay, so if you recall, so this gives something. So m1x is, sorry, m1t is something like q plus p e raised to power t whole 3, or you can say n. So this is the standard form of the mgf of binomial distribution. So means what? X1 is actually binomial distribution when we compare n is 3 and p is 1 by 4. So q is 3 by 4. So x1 is a binomial distribution. So what is pdf of binomial distribution? Sorry, pmf. So pmf of binomial is ncx p raised to power x q raised to power n minus x. So here given information is n we have 3, p we have 1 by 4, q we have 3 by 4, and yes, that's all we need, I think, right? So this information is given here. So from the moment generating function, we collected all this information, that this is a standard form of binomial mgf. So it's a q plus p e की power t whole power n. So n is 3, p is 1 by 4. Okay. So let's see second. So m2t is of the form e की power lambda e की power t minus 1. So if you recall, this is the standard form of the mgf of the Poisson lambda, right? So x2 is Poisson random variable with a degree of freedom lambda. So lambda you can recall here. So lambda here is 2. Okay. So value of lambda is 2 in this case. Okay. What is the PMF of Poisson random variable? So it's a x is equal to, suppose, is k, or small x you can write. So it is e की power minus lambda, lambda की power x upon x factorial, and x is from 0, 1, 2 up to infinity. In case of binomial, x is 0 to n. So value of x will lie between 0 and n. So in binomial, x can take values small x 0, 1, 2, 3 up to n. In Poisson, it can take 0 to infinity. Now let's come to the question. So from given mgf, we collected, this is mgf of binomial, this is mgf of Poisson. So we got information about that. So what we need the value of probability x1 plus x2 is 1. Okay, so we know x1 can take values only, x1 can take 0, 1, 2, 3 up to n. N is 3, so actually 0, 1, 2, 3 only. Okay, and m2 is the mgf of x2. So x2 is a Poisson lambda, so it can take value 0, 1, 2, 3 up to infinity. So we need to collect x1, x2 such that sum is 1. So what can happen? So it can happen x1 is 0 and x2 is 1, or other possibilities, x1 is 1, x2 is 0. There are only two possibilities. So is there any third? So sum should be 1. So it's a 0, 1 or 1, 0. No, because it will take integer values. So sum only 1. There are only two possibilities. Since they are independent, so independent when we can write the joint PMF into the product of marginals. So probability x1 is 0, probability x2 is 1. Here probability x1 is 1, probability x2 is 0. So probability x1 is 0. So x1 is what? Binomial. So PMF is ncx p की power x q की power n minus x. So n is 3. So nc0. It is nc0. P is 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 की power 0. Q is 3 by 4. 3 by 4 की power 3 minus 0. N is 3. So 3 into x2 is 1. So x2 is 1 means it is a Poisson. So e की power minus lambda, lambda is 2. Okay. E की power minus lambda, 2 की power 1. X के place पे 1 and upon x factorial. So 1 factorial. This is for first, and similarly for second we can do. So x1 is 1, so here we'll put x is 1. So nc1, so 3c1 is 3, and p 1 by 4 की power 1, 3 by 4 की power 3 minus 1, it's a 2, into x2 is 0, so x2 is 0, so e की power minus lambda, तो e की power minus 2, lambda की power x2 is 0, so lambda की power x0 is 1, lambda की power 0 is 1 upon 0 factor is also 1. So let's simplify. It's congested, okay. 3c0 is 1, 1 by 4 की power 0 is 1. So 3 by 4 cube, it's a 27 upon 81. Oh, sorry, not 81. 3 3 9 27, and 4 cube. So 4 4 ja 16, 16 4 ja 64. Into e की power minus 2 into 2 is there, okay. Plus 3 upon 4, it's a 3 square, 9 3s are 27 upon 64 into e की power minus 2. So you do your own calculation, okay. So don't be confused here. So after adding these two terms, what we will get? So e की power minus 2 we can take common. So one is, we will get 3 into 27 upon 64 into e की power minus 2. So I will get 27 3s are what? 81. So 81 upon 64 e की power minus 2. So please do your own calculation. I think it's correct. So it's a option, right? So from the MGF we have to decide the uh, distribution of the random variable. Then we need PMF. So I've written PMF here, and then sum should be 1. So it's a x1 is 0, x2 is 1, or x1 is 1, then x2 is 0. There are two possibilities, so this or this. Then you calculate your own way, okay, using this PMF. So we got answer 81 upon 64 e square. Yeah, thank you so much.